Hi, welcome to today's English class. It's been really a long time. I first of all would like to wish you a very happy new year and may God give you the knowledge in abundance. This is the first class of mine in the year 2021 and in this class I have really an interesting story today and it's the chapter 13 in our English textbook. You are all going to learn about the giants in this world. Giant. What's the giant living in this world? The first thing that strikes in our mind is elephants. Yes, we are going to learn about the elephants. Elephants, where have you seen the elephants? Most of us have seen the elephants in the zoos or in the circuses or sometimes in the forests or in the streets. Yes, we have seen the giant elephants in the streets. But it doesn't walk alone. It walks along with the mahouts. Who are those mahouts? Mahouts are the trainers who ride the elephants. Yes, they train the elephants well to obey them. They are really obedient because they are trained to bless us. How is it possible? There are lots and lots of creatures in this world, including lions, tigers, cheetahs, leopards. But they couldn't teach those little creatures, but they are able to teach the giant creature to be obedient. How is it certainly possible? That's what you are going to learn in this class. Yes, there is a school for the elephants and there it learns how to obey its trainers. Where's that school? Let us discuss that. The title of the story given here is A School for Elephants. We are going to learn about the school where the big giant creatures got land. Are all elephants like this? Certainly not. Not all the elephants obey the commands. Only the tamed elephants obey the commands. And are we seeing the wild elephants in the streets? No. The elephants we are seeing in the streets or in the circuses or in the zoos, they are tamed elephants. They are really no harm for people. They are trained and perfectly trained by the mahouts. So they are perfectly harmless. But what about the wild elephants? Wild elephants are the elephants that live in the jungle. Then do we have the tamed elephants since the first human was born? No. Humans tame the wild elephants for their purposes. What sort of purposes? Just to help them to earn a living. The elephants which we have seen everywhere except the jungle, the forest, are tamed elephants. They are learned to obey the commands of the mahouts. But how are elephants trained? How do they learn to obey the commands of the mahouts? We are going to learn that today. I'll tell you an incident which happened in the Thailand. In Thailand, in a village, there are many little one-room stalls. One-room stalls which can accommodate only single elephant. What's the purpose of having a one-room stall for a single elephant? That's the place they train the elephant. In these one-room stalls, they accommodate a small elephant, which could be at the age of 5. And these young elephants, the small elephants, are brought to the stalls, one-room stalls, by young people. Young people, they surround the elephants and brought it to the one-room stalls. And it's not possible for human beings to push an elephant into the one-room stall. So they have a trained female elephant. That female elephant pushes the small elephant of 5 years old. It pushes into the one-room stall. And how that female elephant can push that small elephant into the stall? It is trained by a mahout. A mahout would be sitting on the top of that female elephant and spurred on his body. Spurred, which means poking the elephant with a spiky shoe. Yes, mahout has some spiky shoes and they poke the elephant to obey the command. That mahout poke the elephant with his spiky shoe and make that to push the small elephant into the one-room stall. And that's how it enters the one-room stall. that one small elephant is a wild elephant. And inside that one room stall, it first fights. But the young people, those who were there, they give lots of bananas and sugar canes and some eatables to that elephant. And the elephant, we knew it. Elephant enjoys it. It enjoys the meal and have a sleep. And slowly, day by day, it gets adapted to that environment and starts to obey the commands of the mahouts. And who will be the mahout of that one small elephant? The young people who brought that small elephant into the one room stall. One of them would be that mahout. And he will live the entire life with that elephant. And in that elephant school, yes, which is in Thailand, in that elephant school, in this elephant school, a 30-year-old female elephant, a 30-year-old female elephant is one of the trainers. Is also one of the trainers because the elephants would get adapted to the environment only if there are some elephants in their surroundings. Okay. The elephant was dragged into the one room stall by the young people, and one of the young people would become the trainer of that little elephant, and that's okay. Then how would that elephant be trained? What would the little elephant learn in that school? After by giving lots of treats to the elephant is persuaded by that mahout to let that mahout sit on his head. That's the first training the mahout will give for the elephant. Then the elephant learns the simple commands like stand up, sit down, stop. These three simple commands would be the first commands of that elephant. Then how would that elephant obey the mahout? If the mahout, the rider, gives special signals by forwarding or backwarding or touching its ears, would make that elephant go faster or go slower or to stand up or to sit down or to stop. And you know what? If an elephant is handled with gentleness and thorough patience and given many treats to eat, he will learn quickly. If he is given many treats, if he is treated with patience and with gentleness, it learns quickly. And what about the other elephants who were born in that place? Those elephants would get easily trained because they were born in the human environment, so they could adapt themselves easily. The elephants which were born in the human environment are easily to be tamed and trained. But the process of taming and teaching a wild elephant is not so easy. That's really very hard. Like all other creatures, even elephants have enemies. And you know that most of the tamed elephants would be Asian elephants, not African elephants. And what are the African elephants? What's the difference between African elephants and Asian elephants? Why are they taming only the Asian elephants? Who are the enemies of those elephants? Is treating an elephant with spiked shoes a good thing? Are they training elephants in the same way nowadays? To know all these things, you would have to watch the next part of this video. That's the end of today's class. We'll discuss that in the next class. Thank you for watching this video.